Welcome back to an MSC special here on Cruise1st TV. And the last time my guest was here, the news was flowing left, right and centre. And Steve Williams, this show I'm sure won't be any different. Welcome back.
Nice to be back.
So you've got gossip for me. You promised you'd be back when you had gossip, and you've got major gossip, haven't you, at the moment?
Yeah, really exciting news actually, and I've been putting a lot of pressure on my my HQ to get summer 25 on sale as soon as possible. Because there is a huge appetite for it. We're seeing incredible demand for summer 24, but what we've seen is customers really wanting to book further and further out. You know, we don't normally go on sale too early, so it's been a challenge, but the good news is we're there, and we have just gone on sale for summer 25, 6 months earlier than we would normally. The great news is our beloved MSC Virtuosa is coming back for its 4th summer season in Southampton. News. So yeah, we're so excited. She's such a hit with our UK and Irish guests. The love for Virtuosa is fantastic in this country. So to get her back again is thrilling.
So that'll be 4 years in a row.
4 years in a row.
And that kind of speaks for itself, really, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. It does. She's really cemented herself as a firm favourite in Southampton.
Any clues on the itineraries yet?
Yeah, so there's a great mix of itineraries from the ever-popular short cruises, which are great as a
which
taster.
we've done as a team as well. We loved it. Absolutely loved it.
Fabulous, yeah.
Still recovering.
Yeah, they're great if you're kind of maybe tried another brand and want to just dip in and try. But they are party cruises. They're a lot of fun on board. Don't think you're going to go on there and have a nice quiet time. They're very enjoyable. Then we've, of course, got the Canaries, the longer stay Canaries. We've got a lot of fjord cruises, which are really popular, and the longest cruises are the 14-night Meds, which are obviously peak season, going down for the summer holidays for the families, and are really popular for that. So a nice breadth and mix in there.
It's brilliant. It's so good to be planning so early as well, and given the fact of our failure of Mother Nature this summer, we need some sunshine. So let's get some cruise offers on the go then, shall we? And later we're off on the brand new MSC Euribia in November for a 7-night special that you will not want to miss. You've got to treat yourself after this summer, haven't you, and get away. We're taking MSC Seaview out to the Med at the end of September, or early booking for next year, in fact. And we're heading to Fjords of Norway, as Steve just mentioned, actually. Beautiful part of the world to go cruising on MSC Virtuosa for next year at a price that definitely needs snapping up. I've seen a preview. We've just done some numbers talking with Steve and his team, and it's brilliant. First, though, with Steve being here with me in the studio, I knew we were heading to the sunshine first, and where better than the Caribbean and the Bahamas on a 14-night Bonanza cruise on MSC Seascape. It's 16 nights in all, and it's starting on the 8th of March next year. We're heading stateside to Miami first for a 1-night hotel stay. Always nice to get yourself the right way up after a flight out to the States before you cruise, Steve, isn't it?
Oh, totally. Well, you have to. It's a must.
Yeah.
Yeah. Never fly in the same day.
Gotta be done, hasn't it? And here she is, lovely Seascape. Again, massive rave reviews from this class of ship, Steve, and you can see why. People are just wowed as soon as they get on board, aren't they?
I shouldn't have favourites, but it's my favourite.
Yeah.
It really is. I did a 7-night cruise on her earlier this year, and she is spectacular. It's quite a different vibe if you've been on one of our Meraviglia class ships, so Virtuosa or Bellissima, because the layout, she doesn't have the Galleria through the middle that a lot of our guests would know and love. The ship's laid out quite differently. But what I like about it is the venues on board, be it the bars, the restaurants, rather than being on that open plan, they're kind of tucked away. So, you know, it's like being in a resort where you walk into a bar and, you know, you've got
so you've moved into something different.
Yes, it does have quite a different feel.
Just saw on the footage there, butcher's cut inside and outside.
Yeah, it's so the seaside class ship, of which this is one, they're all about connecting with the ocean. So it's a lot of outdoor space, a lot of deck space. And Butcher's Cut's a perfect example where It's on a lower deck. I think it's deck 5 or 6. You go in, you've got this lovely restaurant, but then you've got doors, out you go, and you've got the alfresco dining section. So last time I was on, we were sat there having our steak as we sailed into Ocean Key, our private island. Beautiful outside, enjoying our dinner with some nice wine, and then docked, finished dinner, off we were into Ocean Key for a party that evening.
See, the thing is, and when you are out in the sun, you want every minute of it. Even if, you don't want to go inside for dinner, do you? You want to stay out and enjoy the sunshine. Let's have a look at the itinerary then, because we've got Ocean Key twice on this itinerary as well.
Which is brilliant.
Which is absolutely
Because one
fantastic.
day isn't enough.
No, of course not. So here's the route that we're taking. Jamaica first through to Ocho Rios. Georgetown then in the Cayman Islands. These are all amazing places to have lots and lots of different adventures. I'm sure many shore excursion opportunities, Steve, as well in these destinations.
Yeah.
And they're important, aren't they?
They are. I mean, it depends what you want to do. Do you want to go to a beach and flop, which of course in the Caribbean is a perfect area of the world to do that? But there's some really fantastic sightseeing as well.
Of course.
But I'd really recommend planning before you get on the cruise.
Definitely.
And booking in advance, because your guests will get savings if they book in advance as well.
Absolutely. Here is Ocean Key. We're getting a little glimpse of it now. We're coming twice for a full day in Ocean Key as well. And very, very important to MSC as well in terms of the regeneration, actually, of this island out in Bimini as well.
It's incredible. It's
amazing.
incredible. And where it was developed and regenerated, it's a constant changing picture there. As the island grows in and the plants grow and the flora and the fauna, the wildlife's returned. So, if you've been before but you go back, you're going to see quite a different island each time you go back to it.
It is incredible, really, how it has kind of been reborn by MSC as well. And that very much is MSC's message as well. You can see here we're going now through to the Dominican Republic on this route. And just take it as read. I mean, I'm not talking about the individual ports one by one here, but just take it as read. This is pure paradise from the start of the cruise to the end of the cruise. And you've got 2 weeks of cruise here as well.
Yeah, totally. You can get some culture, or say you can just do that. 2 weeks of beach, places like Dominican Republic, you can hop off, go down to a local resort in one of the all-inclusives for, I think we paid about $50. You got your drinks, your lunch, we laid on the beach, sun lounger, beach 10 o'clock in the morning till 4:30 in the afternoon, back on the ship.
Do you know what? We need a Steve Williams blog, port by port, don't we, really? Of all the things to do that just cut you straight to the chase of absolute luxury. Listen, you're going to love this. Let's have a little look at it in more detail then. 16 nights in total. It's for March of next year. Your flight to Miami is included. You've got a night in a hotel there, room only, and then you've got 14 nights of this most amazing cruising. Did I mention it's all inclusive as well? It has the premium extra drinks package. I wish I had my cruise card with me right now, because all you do every time you go to a bar is tap, and that's it. It's done. Or hand it to the server and they pop it down on the little machine, and guess what? It's not going on your account because your drinks are included. You're cruising the Caribbean, which, you want to keep yourself hydrated in the Caribbean, don't you? Responsibly, one in each hand. And the Bahamas, of course, you're taking in, as well as the Caribbean here, with 2 visits to MSC's Marine Reserve as well, plus the gratuity, so your tips are included as well. And of course, that flight back to the UK that you will very reluctantly have to come back on, I'm afraid. But you come back to book the next holiday. It's as simple as that. So your price tag on this one, and I tell you what, be quick on this, because every deal that we put on TV for MSC like this runs out of the door before you know it. It's incredible. But before you pick up the phone, I want to tell you about a cheeky upgrade as well. So if you want to upgrade to the doors of the balcony, you only have to upgrade once to an Ocean View price. We'll then upgrade you up to balcony. So let's have a look straight away at that price tag there. So $299. Bear in mind, this is a 2-week cruise. That's an excellent price to jump you straight from inside straight to balcony in one upgrade, Steve. That's amazing, isn't it? And
Fantastic.
You're always going to want the balcony.
You have to have a balcony.
Got it.
without question.
Got to be done. Of course, you have got the option there, of course, of the resort within the resort, the yacht club, and that yacht club upgrade there is a yacht club balcony as well. We'll touch more on the yacht club later on through the show as well. Dates from September in this year through to next October. Now, the itineraries may vary by date and the price will vary by date as well. And if you want to extend the stay in Miami at the moment, you've got one night before you cruise, then talk to the team as well. Don't forget, take advantage of that balcony upgrade, but paying an ocean view price to go up to a balcony. That is incredible. 0800 953 4700. I tell you what, the treats always come flowing when Steve is here with us. Steve is the sales director for UK and Ireland for MSC. And we have our direct line to you, Steve, don't we?
You do.
We always do.
The Cruise1st hotline.
Yes. We always do get the best deals. We've always had a great relationship with MSC.
Very much.
And that's even closer now, isn't it? Because there's just so much going on, isn't there?
There is so much going on. New ships coming in, new itineraries, new destinations. You know, from the time I've been in MSC, we've gone from 10 ships to 23. There's more coming. It's hard to keep up. It's hard to remember. And I work for the company.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And MSC used to stand for the Mediterranean Shipping Company. And now, Steve, it stands for?
More ships coming.
More ships coming all the time. Right, let's take another cruise then, shall we? No flyer up to the Norwegian fjords this time on the 11th of May. This is brilliant. And it's on Virtuosa. And Virtuosa is very much in my heart as well. Myself and the whole Cruise1st team the TV team went on our cruise over 3 nights, 4 nights, Mr. P. I can't remember. It was absolutely brilliant. I'm still recovering from it. I know that. It was absolutely brilliant. I can see why people absolutely adore Virtuosa, because you know what? It can be the grottiest day, and we had a bit of a grotty day one day. The weather we can do nothing about, but it was a grotty day outside, but inside, I tell you what, it never stopped.
Yeah, it's a fabulous ship. This class of ship was built for cold weather cruising, cold water cruising. So, you know, these sails through the winter in these destinations as well. And it is, like you say, you get a bad day. Everything is inside and the entertainment comes alive, the parties, shopping malls. There's so much to do if you do have, I don't know, you're at a sea day and it's a bit lousy. Indoor pool. With a retractable roof.
You're never short of things to do.
Never short. There is so much choice. And
let's talk shopping for a second, because we never really focus in on shopping. I was really, really surprised. Now, I've seen a lot of cruise ships, but the shopping on Virtuosa, oh, my word.
It's incredible. And it's tax-free.
Yeah.
The prices are amazing.
Normally, I don't go anywhere near shopping because I'm busy doing other things on cruise ships, and I thought, you know what, I'll have a look in. I probably won't buy anything because, you know, I'm not really into expensive aftershaves and things like that, but I went in and I was like, I have to have this now. I have to do this now. I'm not going to find these prices anywhere else.
It's, you know, we've got, you know, your typical tax-free shops on board, so you've got your cigarettes, your alcohol, which are rock bottom.
Responsibly, everyone.
Responsibly, of course.
I have to say that because we're on the telly.
And from jewellery to great clothing with some very well-known bags. They do handbag sales. The women go crazy for those.
Listen, you're going to have to see it for yourself. Here's your cruise, 7 nights from Southampton. We go first into Lerwick in the Shetland Islands. We forget that Shetlands are on our doorstep. They're so, so beautiful and scenic. They really are. And then up into the Norwegian fjords. And they are stunning. I know you've done the fjords many times, Steve, haven't you?
Yeah.
And they are. What are your highlights of the fjords?
It's just, I mean, the scenery. It's one of the cruises you kind of have to set your alarm and wake yourself up early.
Yes.
Because otherwise you miss some of the real spectacular scenery as you're sailing into the fjord.
You say that, and there are also the most incredible long nights as well, aren't they? The most amazing sunsets. You can be up on deck at like midnight.
Yeah, absolutely. In June, you could be sat at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. It's daylight.
I know. It's honestly, it's an incredible experience. And these are smaller ports, these are smaller places in Norway, but as Steve says, the journey in and out of these places is amazing. And actually, being up on deck on a cruise ship is a unique vantage point of enjoying the scenery, because you are eye to eye with it. Rather than being down there on a little kayak just looking up spectacularly, you're actually at a level where you can really, really enjoy it. You're going to love this. So it's for May next year. There are other dates in May, June and August, and they're all brilliant times to go up to the fjords as well. Now, the itinerary may vary slightly on the other dates from the one that we've just shown you. 7 nights of cruising up to the fjords of Norway. No fly to and from Southampton, so dead easy. Your holiday starts as soon as you've checked in with that wonderful team down at Southampton, and they are so efficient and so friendly and so wonderful. Don't forget your gratuities are included as well. Now, the average Norwegian fjords cruise itinerary probably sits somewhere between £700 and £900 for a 7-night cruise. Look at this. Look. This is the kind of deal that we can do you on a ship. I tell you what, you will get on and you will get off at the end of your cruise and you'll say, do you know what, the value for what I had on offer on board was incredible for that price tag. Get your deposit in right now. It's £100 each deposit today, and you lock in that price tag. And with the price of everything, oh, don't go there. Look, $599. You need to snap this up as quickly as you possibly can. We've already talked about 2025 itineraries going on sale right now, and that is because everything is selling so quickly for next year. So don't think that holidays next year, I'll wait till next year. Don't do it, honestly, because you will be left with very little choice. And don't forget, with this one, you can have the premium extra drinks package for just £30 per person per day, which is absolutely fantastic. It really is. Let's have a look at upgrades as well. There are lots of Virtuosa itineraries for the summer of next year, so going April through to October. And as we mentioned earlier, now on sale for 2025 as well, where Virtuosa will be with us in Southampton as well. And that is such good news, Steve, as well, to know that we can put those plans in place right now. Low deposits, because, you know, everyone's conscious of money, but holidays, we still need to make them happen one way or the other, don't we?
Yeah,
they're most important.
Absolutely. And also, just touching on that, don't forget MSC sail year-round from Southampton.
Yes.
And I know we're not homing in on necessarily loads of those deals today, but we have a ship this summer, winter, next summer, next winter, next summer. So you've got 5 seasons on sale now.
Wow.
Permanently in Southampton. Ships vary, so we change them around, so guests get different ships, but there's so much. I mean, you look at that price at $599, you can't get, you know, a chain hotel in the UK in, you know, some lousy hotel for a night for that price.
No.
I can't believe we're giving it to you for that price, to be honest.
And do you know what? Even if you could, by small chance, find a little bargain somewhere, it's just a room.
Yeah.
It's just a room. It
this
has
is all your meals, first-class entertainment, facilities, kids clubs.
Yeah.
It's incredible. It really is incredible.
It is amazing. Listen, we need to move on because, as always, you know, me and Steve can talk and talk and talk, but we've still got an amazing deal coming your way very, very soon at a price tag which is ridiculous. Right, are you ready? We're going to the Italian Med from Barcelona next, 30th of September, so the end of what we laughingly call in this country our summer. We fly off to Barcelona and we're going to join MSC Seaview this time for a 7-night cruise. Absolutely fantastic. Seaview, so again, with the name Sea in the name, I'm guessing again we're talking about connecting with the sea.
Yeah, absolutely. So Seaview is sister ship to Seaside, Seascape, Seashore. These Seaside and Seaview were the original two. So they're slightly smaller than Seascape and Seashore, but the concept's the same. So it's got that atrium that goes up through the ship, which I think you just showed on the VT there. You've got the little bars and restaurants tucked away in various venues. So yes, all the same class of ship, but this is obviously Med Bay, so different itinerary, but still that fabulous, wonderful ship.
So this would be a great one to take the family away on as well.
Absolutely.
I mean, I know we're talking about the end of September, so it might just be that we've just had a long time with the kids and they're back at school and whatever, and maybe you need a little escape for just the two of you, or you're going away with other members of the family. These ships are perfect for that, Steve.
They are. You've got zip wires, you've got water parks with thrill slides on, so there's lots for the family to do. but they're very classy ships. So if it is a couple considering, you know, you've got those nice fine dining venues, cocktail bars.
That's the thing about the MSC ships. You will be blown away by this class of ship. You'll get on board and you'll be so impressed. Here's where we're going then. In and out of Barcelona then. We're going down to the Côte d'Azur, down to Cannes, of course. Get your posh sunglasses on and ready for that. Then we're into Genoa. Of course, everyone heads to Portofino here because it's absolutely beautiful. You will see everyone off on the excursions down to Portofino. La Spezia, of course, is where you head to the Cinque Terre, or indeed into Florence and Pisa as well. And if you haven't yet had the picture taken holding up the Tower of Pisa, you've got to be, it's got to be done. It's got to be on your bucket list, isn't it? In Rome, of course, you've got 1,000 or 1,000,000 opportunities, really, to enjoy the Eternal City. It's so gorgeous. And then you're into Palma, Mallorca after a day at sea. And then we come back into Barcelona, which is beautiful. If you want to add nights in Barcelona to this, then just talk to the team. We can make that happen for you very easily. And we're going to get you straight to the price tag on this because it is really good. End of September. Remember, this is 30th of September. What we're doing here is trying to make up for the lousy, horrible summer. We were going so well with the summer this year and then it just disappeared, didn't it? Now it's time to head to the Med for some sunshine. The flights to and from Barcelona are included, and that 7-night cruise on MSC Seaview with the gratuities included as well. Let's go straight to our amazing price tag, because I think a lot of people who have endured this summer here actually need that treat and that getaway. You can see Steve.
I need it.
Yeah,
I need
absolutely.
It.
Everybody needs it, don't they? Let's have a look at the upgrades. If you want to make this all inclusive, just £30 per person per day for the premium extra drinks package, which again is incredible, Steve. It really is. It's comprehensive. It's amazing. And again, that's a discounted price as well, isn't it, at £30 per person per day?
Very much. I mean, the thing is, with the prices you're giving, you can walk off that ship at the end of a week without any bill whatsoever.
Yeah.
You know, of course, if you want spa facilities, etc., they are extra charge. But with everything you've got in here, your grats, your drinks, your food, your entertainment, you can hop off, zero bill.
Which is really important, actually, because it gives you peace of mind. And actually, you know, we've spent a lot of money this year kind of entertaining ourselves on the dreary times that we've had. So
yes.
time to get away. I think we're all feeling the same, aren't we, really, this year? Anyway, listen, let's turn the page to something else, shall we, before we run out of time. I've got to squeeze every second out of a show where Steve is here as well, because the deals are so good and you will not believe this one. It's a no-fly Gems of Northern Europe. It's a 7-night cruise. There are dates on this one as soon as October. So again, if you need that soon getaway, it can happen right the way through to April in next year. The price I'm going to give you now, we decided was going to be way pre-Christmas because we all need a getaway. 17th of November, get down to Southampton to come and join the brand new MSC Euribia. And if you've not seen Euribia, Steve, what are people missing?
It's fabulous. So I've recently been on.
Yeah.
It's the last in the Meraviglia class, but we've reimagined a lot of the public space.
Okay, tell me.
The big news is the carousel lounge at the back, where we do the shows in there. They've transformed it. So it was a venue that was used at night for shows. It is now a multi-purpose transformational venue all day, all night.
Awesome.
Bars, pool tables, fireplaces. You can eat in there. Lovely lounge sofas. It is such a fabulous space. And at night, we have the world's first 22-piece Vegas-style big band show in there.
Oh, wow.
Which every night we'll do your big show tunes or 70s tunes. It's incredible. Absolutely incredible.
You've just inspired Mr. P there. Mr. P just said we need our next Cruise1st TV team cruise on Euribia. Sounds amazing. Right, here's where we're going on this cruise. And actually, do you know what? This cruise is less about where it's going. It's more about the occasion of the cruise as well. But you have got some lovely destinations here that will be setting themselves up for the winter months. Hamburg in Germany, over to Bruges in Belgium. Zeebrugge, of course, is the port. Very easy to get into Bruges there. Very walkable. Lovely city to walk around, actually. Very nice indeed.
Lovely.
Rotterdam over in Holland. Again, very nice. Think about picking up, dare I say, no one wants to think about Christmas, I know, but some different Christmas presents at this time of the year. Because you know what? With less and less shops and choice here in the UK, it's quite nice to go abroad and do a bit of shopping just to find something different, isn't it? You've got the port there for Paris as well, Le Havre, which is very, very easy to get in. And you definitely wouldn't want to miss the chance of an excursion into Paris on that day. Right, okay. Sorry, I'm whipping through these at a rate of knots. There was a reason, I promise you. It will definitely be worth it. So it's a nice little getaway for 7 nights on the brand new MSC Euribia. Gratuities are included as well. Steve, honestly, the price I'm about to show you right now, they don't know yet. They don't know yet. I know Steve knows, and I know, and I think you need to know as well. Check this out. Steve, how the dickens and devil have we got
so kind to you?
How? $399 for a 7-night cruise. You know what? It's in November. This is a great holiday. Do you know what? If you never get off the cruise ship, all the way through that itinerary, if you don't visit any of the ports, you would have had the most fantastic holiday, and it will have made up.
Our newest ship.
Yes.
Our newest ship. We're giving you the opportunity to see our best, newest hardware.
And when you say giving, it's not far off giving here, is it?
Yeah.
I tell you what, you need to just jump on. This is the price for this date, which is the 17th of November. Get yourself on it. And you can do the drinks package as well. Premium extra drinks package for that reduced price. It's about half price, I think, isn't it? £30 per person per day, which is ridiculous. The premium extra drinks package can be as much as the high 60s, Steve, per day.
Yeah.
I mean, we're looking at £30 per person per day.
Absolutely incredible.
You definitely would. You definitely need to. There are other dates on the itinerary from October this year right the way through to April, but make this date work for you at $399. But check out the upgrades as well, because they're even, I mean, look at that.
And what we do is as we get close to Christmas, we transform the ship. So you get the whole Christmas experience. So we put elements of Christmas markets on board, ice parties in the evening. So
is it a treat?
Late November, December to sail Euribia is a fabulous time.
That's amazing,
because
isn't
the ship is transformed.
That's incredible. That makes you want to do it, doesn't it? That just makes you want to do it even more.
Think mulled wine and eggnog and wrapped up. And
is that nice eggnog? I've looked at it and I'm kind of, the colour kind of puts me off a little bit. Is it
mulled
nice,
wine's nice.
No, but does eggnog taste nice?
It is nice.
Is it? I know you've tried it.
Yeah. There, it's a must-do experience.
Right, listen, do everything once and twice if you like it, don't they say? That is a ridiculous deal, though, isn't it? At £399 per person. I know that in November and December, and sadly mine are already booked, but we tend to get away for a little bolt hole holiday cottage down in the southwest. I can tell you what, for 2 of us to go on this cruise, we've paid more to go in a holiday cottage for a week in November.
Absolutely.
And then, of course, you've got the ancillary costs, haven't you? You've got all the petrol there and back, and you've got all of the eating and stuff that you spend money on. And there's no entertainment. There's no Vegas shows.
Don't get your tax-free shopping on board. So you can do your Christmas shopping on board the ship. Get that done.
I think I need to check out my cancellation clause on my holiday cottage.
I think you do. I think you do.
Steve, there's always more gossip coming. You coming back to see us again soon?
Always. I love coming here. Absolutely.
Thank you so much, as always. It's so dizzy. I don't know how you keep focused because there's so much going on.
We're going at the pace that this TV show's gone at all the time.
I know. It's crazy. Thank you, as always.
You're welcome.
Come back very, very soon. I tell you what, it is incredible. You want to see this show again because you might not, like all good films, you won't really have caught everything properly the first time. So watch it again on our YouTube channel, or it will pop up again here on this channel as well. My thanks to Steve, my thanks to you as well. Get those deals booked right now. You know you need to.